controversial protest at the European Fencing Championship, a deep dive into the dispute. Over the weekend, the European Fencing Championship in Tallinn, Estonia, became the epicenter of a heated controversy, sparking debates around sportsmanship, politics, and international relations. A seemingly routine medal ceremony turned into a flashpoint when members of Switzerland's under-23 fencing team protested against Team Israel. The Swiss athletes, who had just claimed silver after losing to Israel's gold medalists 45-34, turned their backs as the Israeli national anthem played. It was a bold statement, one that didn't go unnoticed. As the national anthem echoed through the arena, the silence of the Swiss team spoke volumes. The symbolism was clear, a protest against the Israeli delegation, one that quickly caught the attention of viewers and officials alike. But the question on many minds was, what was this protest truly about? After the ceremony, Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Sa'ar was quick to condemn the Swiss team's actions, calling it a disrespectful gesture. But this wasn't an isolated incident. In fact, Israel's fencing team has been the subject of similar protests before. Just last year, at the World Fencing Championship in Istanbul, the national team from Iraq withdrew from a match against Israel, citing political tensions. These protests aren't unique to fencing. Earlier, the Palestinian Football Association, PFA, filed a complaint with FIFA, requesting disciplinary action against Israel's Football Association, IFA, accusing them of complicity in violations of international law and discrimination. The complaint even suggested that Israel's participation in the Football League constituted a breach of international agreements. However, FIFA ultimately sided with Israel, dismissing the claims of misconduct. And this raises an interesting point. When does a protest cross the line between political statement and disrespect? While athletes certainly have the right to stand up for their beliefs, does that justify turning a medal ceremony into a stage for a protest? The situation is more complicated than it might appear at first glance. The reactions from both sides are varied. Some argue that the protest was an act of solidarity with those who feel oppressed by Israel's policies, particularly in Palestinian territories. Others view it as an unacceptable breach of sportsmanship, which should, in theory, transcend political divides. But, as this event shows, sports have always been a battleground for broader societal issues. Athletes are often at the forefront of movements, whether it's standing up for human rights or taking a stance on political matters. And, as history shows, these moments can be as powerful as any victory. In the case of the European Fencing Championship, the controversy is far from over. Swiss officials have yet to comment further, and Israel's fencing team is likely to face more questions about their experience. This protest, while unique in the context of fencing, reflects a broader struggle for international recognition and the role sports play in addressing political divides. What's your take on this? Should sports be a place for political protest, or is there a line that shouldn't be crossed? It seems like the answer isn't as simple as it might appear.